everyone, so I'm back and I've got some fragrances for you that all smell like almond, or at least have a note of almond in them. I did do a video like this about a year ago, however I've decided to bring you some more. So I stand by everything I said in that video, but I've now got some more fragrances to show you with the note of almond. I'm going to start with the one that everyone's talking about at the moment, which is the new Tom Ford fragrance, Lost Cherry. And Rob Wheeler, our lovely fragrant friend, has sent me and Dan a decant of Lost Cherry so that we were able to review it for you, and we will be talking about that together on an upcoming frag chat. However, for now, because it does have quite a prominent almond note, I thought I would put it in this list. And I have to say, it's a very faint fragrance overall. If you look at Beauty Meow's review of Lost Cherry, she's just put it up today actually, and you'll see she says it does suffer from longevity quite badly. And I have to say, when you first spray this on, now I've only just sprayed this 10 minutes ago and it's already fallen a bit flat, so I'm just going to spray a little bit more. When you very first spray it, it's gorgeous, it's really lovely. You get a cherry and almond in almost equal doses, and a liqueur, like it's like when you open a jar of cocktail cherries, you get that really sweet, it's almost like you've put your cocktail cherry in a fizzy, a glass of baby sham or something like that. It's kind of boozy, and you've got cherry and you've got almond, and it's rich, it's smooth, it's gorgeous. But unfortunately, I'll get that for about 5 minutes and then it falls a little bit flat. So for my 2p worth, I don't think this is worth your wonga. I mean, it's a super expensive fragrance. If it would stay like this, then it might just be worth it. But unfortunately, it then kind of falls a bit flat and it loses the beautiful cherry almond like notes in there. It kind of, I don't really know, it loses its sweetness, just somehow falls flat. I'm not really quite sure how to explain that right now, but that's what I think. So that's not one I'm recommending you to go out and purchase, but by all means go out and test it, but please try it on your skin before you make a full bottle purchase. So let's move on to some more exciting stuff. So this is a fragrance I have only discovered this year and I love it, and it's called Tulip Rouge. Tulip Rouge, and it's by Esquisse Parfums and they're based in Russia. The perfumer and the brand owner is called Marina Volkova, and the bottle has some crystals in the bottom. Tulip Rouge, ignore the notes. I tell you to ignore the notes. I should probably let you know what they are first. So the notes are jasmine, lilac, red tulip, heliotrope, iris, green notes, powdery notes, woody notes, patchouli and musk. Now the heliotrope is probably a big player in why this is smelling like almond and marzipan. And the jasmine, I think, probably just gives it that floral almond marzipan feel. It is just beautiful. I don't know what tulips smell like, but this is stunning to me. This smells like a subtle rendition of a floral marzipan, powdery floral marzipan, without being too sweet. It's just perfect. It's really lovely. It's quite light, but I absolutely love it. Tulip Rouge from Esquisse. Okay, what's next? I'm going to go with this one, and it's Traversee du Bosphore from L'Artisan Parfumeur. The nose behind it is Bertrand Duchefort. I'll read you the notes and then I'll tell you how it smells to me. Notes: apple, pomegranate, leather, tulip, Turkish Delight. They're your notes. It came out in 2010. Now to me, Turkish Delight, absolutely. Turkish Delight is a mixture of rose, almond and sugar. So there's where you're getting your almond from. The leather is not a rough, tough leather. In fact, it's barely there. If anything, it's more of a suede, and it is just the merest hint of suede, giving it a soft and powdery touch. To me, it's all about the Turkish Delight and the emphasis being on the almond and the sweet notes. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. So that one, Traversee du Bosphore. Okay, so next up, this is a new love of mine. Alien Essence Absolue. I've actually just sprayed it here. Now this one doesn't have the note of almond or marzipan listed at all. In fact, here are the notes. It came out in 2012. It was a Dominique Ropion creation, but he had a creative director. They were going for a particular feel with this fragrance. I think they wanted it to be a bit naughty. So the notes are white jasmine, orris root, black vanilla pod, incense, myrrh, white amber, cashmere wood. This is so sexy and smooth. It is all about the vanilla, but there's more to it than just that. And I totally get a marzipan feel from this fragrance. A gorgeous, rich, tasty, tooth-achingly sweet marzipan, but I adore it. It is lovely. So that is Alien Essence Absolute. The performance from the fragrance is amazing. It's still available now. It's not discontinued. You can go and find it in department stores. Do go and check it out. Try it on your skin. See if you get the same reaction that I do. It is my one of my best finds of 2018. Last one. Last but not least, I've got for you Amelie May. This is from Gorilla Perfumes, Lush Gorilla Perfumes, Amelie May, and this one has notes of raspberry, rose, lavender, and ylang ylang. They are the only listed notes. It came out in 2016, but I get a whole ton of almond from this fragrance, and it smells like almond extracts that you would put into a cake mix or a frosting for a cake frosting, you know what I mean. Yes, and you get a lot of citruses from it as well. It's bright, kind of sharp, slightly bitter but sweet at the same time, and this gorgeous almond extract thing that is so prominent. Really, really lovely. As I said in the notes, it's supposed to be raspberry and rose, but I think they are not the main players here. There's a lot going on actually. There's a lot more than 4 notes. It's sharp and sweet. It's like sweet and sour. Sweet and sour with this most gorgeous almond extract running through. Very floral, but not in a girly, young way, but also not in an old-fashioned way. It's just like a fun floral with almonds. Really, really nice. Go to Lush and check it out, Amelie May. I've got one more to mention now. This is one that I'm not recommending, and I was kind of desperate to hunt this down when it came out. I think it was earlier this year, and I've only got a little decan, and it's a Joan Malone green almond and red currant. I don't really get almond from this. I get a green note that's kind of slightly sweet, but it's more like freshly chopped trees. You've got freshly chopped trees and maybe some less freshly chopped trees. So some dry woods and some moist woods. Not too much of the redcurrant either. It's a pleasant fragrance if you like things to be very natural smelling. But if you're looking for almond in a gourmand kind of way, an edible way, then this is not going to cut it for you. There's no real sweetness to any almond that I'm getting. Not that I'm really getting any almond. It just smells like trees, some moist, some dry, and all chopped up. It's pleasant, but it's not done what I wanted it to do. So I'm just saying, if you're thinking that that might be a sweet almond that's going to make you think about marzipan, then you will be mistaken, as was I. So that one's Joan Malone, green almond and red currant. If you like things that smell very fresh and natural, then you may well really like that. That is all. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you like these ingredient or note videos, and I'll continue to do them. I'm thinking about doing an iris one, maybe an amber one. Also, when it comes to almond, I think that's one of my absolute favourite notes in perfume. So please, please, please tell me what are the best almond fragrances to go out and sniff, because I am totally still hunting down the very best almond fragrances. Thanks for watching then. I'll see you in the next one.